When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in the Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic, Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day. It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk. It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history. It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
His career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious. Yeah, but with all of the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I would be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
And there's really no room to mince words These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital. Or if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is. McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure. This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, on the top, nice handle connects. Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Boom. Oh, what a knee. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? And he heads back into the ring. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack. Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight. Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision? Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man. Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with McIntyre. Goes into the cover. This could do it. Punk powers out, still going strong. Amazing.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Oh. Face full of turnbuckle. Turns it around.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations. Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. McIntyre counters with power. Incoming. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. And here we go, returning to the ring.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Is it enough for Punk? Oh yeah, from the top. Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Punk about to take flight.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Well, if you're going to be dumb like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Brutal club.
Oh, what a foot.
He wants to end this for the win. Punk powers out, still going strong. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point? Oh, look at the elbow. Look at just hammered away in the back. And a backstabber.
McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing with.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre? Testing the limits of that leg here. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania. An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best for the win.
And a shoulder is lifted before one. What's it going to take to put this match away? Lands an enziguri out of nowhere.
Punk formulating a move.
Uh-oh.
Oh, towering back body drop.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a masterstroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage? About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Oh, not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Smacked with the wedge. Boom! He's able to dodge that one in time.
Uh-oh. German suplex released. Oh.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. He gets into the ring. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
guard there.
Oh, what a kick. Right to the gut.
Oof! The stomp to the gut with full force. Oof!
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Uh-oh. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. A flat power into the scoop slam. Oh, stiff wrench shot. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Kick gets caught.
A takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Quick count out after one.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point. Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
Ooh, great anticipation. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Batten down the hatches. These two are unloaded. Oh.
And this match is swiftly turning into a lockdown drag-out affair.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Boom! All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Just emptying everything they've got now. Fatigue more than setting in. These superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Uppercut right on target. Deep uppercut connects.
And now he gets back into the ring. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
McIntyre now with the double underhook. Future shot DDT.
Turning it into a pin for the win. Oh, but how? This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits. It retaliates with a counter.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come.
Fist directly to the gut.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Neck breaker. Picture perfect. Uh-oh. McIntyre turns things around. Caught in a bad spot. Oh my goodness, this will not end well. A gorilla press right into the side of the saddle. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. McIntyre gets met with a response. Oh, stiff uppercut. And we're seeing more offense directed toward the head. Smart strategy in any situation. He gets back into the ring. Oh, that kick will stop you in your tracks.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the anaconda.
Hey, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here. Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench. Literally throwing a wrench into the works here. Able to parry that one.
What's he about to do?
Planted by the powerbomb.
And another stiff shot to the head here. Boom! Good defense from him. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Nails the GTS.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
He might regret this decision. What energy in the arena tonight. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM